Dungeons & Drimbus is rated R for rude language, rough violence, and raunchy humor.
Here is what happened previously on Yes Chef. After months of careful preparation, Pandora's oven is ready to open. Chef Orson and Chef Golds masterfully handle the variety of challenges opening night presents. Butch is made aware of the critic's presence, and Kilana is made aware of her uncle's present. Dinner service is off to a great start when chefs clad in all black descend upon the kitchen with murderous intent. As mayhem breaks out, Butch is hit over the head with a cast iron skillet and passes out. And now, Dungeons & Drimbus presents Yes Chef.
Butch, your head is pounding as you finally come to. Your fingers have gone stiff and cold, and your vision is blurred as you realize you are in Pandora's oven's walk-in. Ahead of you, the door's lock seems to have been jammed with a knife sharpener. Baker's racks have been overturned to block the way. And lying on the ground, next to the somehow deceased corpse of the line cook you locked in here, is a bloodied Kilana. Something sticking out of her gut.
Well, first I'm going to check how I'm doing. Do I have any unexplained lacerations or wounds?
Aside from the potentially broken nose from taking a cast iron skillet to the face, you seem to be in relatively good shape.
Did I take damage?
Definitely take 2 points of damage from the cast iron skillet.
I'm going to check on Kilana.
You walk up to Kilana and you see that she is unconscious, but seemingly stable. You immediately put a finger to her neck. You check her pulse. Her pulse seems good. Her breathing seems good. And the main object of concern seems to be the utensil that is stuck in her gut. You immediately recognize the utensil. The solid black handle, the gold-hued steel, and the small emblem of a golden pitchfork with a long spade-tipped tail.
The Devil's Claw.
The Devil's Claw.
Kilana. And he'll just tap her clavicle first to see if she is responding to that.
I don't think she will. I think she has something stuck in her gut, and I don't think she'll wake up to you just touching her clavicle.
Kilana. He'll shake her. Can you get up? Can you hear me?
Chef?
He's gonna try to sit her up.
You can begin to sit her up, but Kilana, you are immediately struck through with a pain.
Ow, 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 ow.
Easy.
Fuck, ow.
As you feel the tines of that pitchfork in your gut just kind of uncomfortably moving about as you try to bend.
What the?
Try to remain calm.
Is that a pitchfork?
I am sorry. It has to stay in.
Butch, would you like to roll a mind check to observe the wound?
Yeah.
Okay.
Since my expertise in sharpness, this is caused by a sharp weapon, do we want to use that?
I'll give it to you.
So funny.
Would my military training
Yes,
help with this
absolutely.
wound?
Yes.
So cool. With those bonuses and my mind being a 1, this went from a 6 to a 9.
That is a full success. So, thankfully, as you look at it, even with just a cursory glance, you manage to kind of raise up her chef's jacket to expose the wound proper on her flesh. And you see that while it is certainly painful, the pitchfork did not go deep, nor did it hit anything vital. And the bleeding has even stopped. It was a very, very lucky hit.
Is it bad?
1 second, and he will grab... Is there any other utensils in here?
There's not a ton of utensils in a walk-in. There's the knife sharpener that is jamming the lock.
He's gonna unbutton his own chef jacket. He's gonna, roll up a bit of it.
Okay.
Stick it in her mouth and be like, bite down on...
What is it?
Bite down on this.
Over.
And then he's going to swiftly pull the knife out of her gut. He's going to quickly cut some of the cloth from his own chef jacket.
You grab the chef's jacket and you go to cut a piece. Butch, your eyes, especially as you hold the pitchfork in your hand, they cannot seem to tear themselves away from the small golden emblem, the mark of the devil. Almost instinctively, your fingers go to your side, looking for the knife so that you can cut off a piece of your own jacket to stem the bleeding. And you discover it's gone. Your prized Damascus steel chef's knife is gone, never having recovered it after having thrown it at the goon.
Yeah, it's going to be sloppy, but then he's going to use this little pitchfork and very sloppily like cut up a piece of cloth that he can use, like stab at it until it's ripped.
Yeah, you stab through the fabric in order to make a hole, and then with your raw strength, you're able to take your hands and kind of finish tearing the piece off, and you plug up the 2 holes left by this barbecue fork on Kilana's abdomen.
You don't have to keep that in your mouth anymore.
Thank you.
I am sorry. I didn't mean for you to get mixed in all of this.
Oh,
Just stay close.
okay.
And he's going to start moving the baker's racks out of the way.
Yeah.
Okay, well, can't get too far considering, but can I, chef, please ask, what was that? You seem to kind of know what that was. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Just kind of, what the fuck?
It's my former employer. And he's saying this while he's moving the racks.
Yeah, and it's loud. You're dragging the racks and trying to move them out of the way. These are heavy steel things.
Okay, like, you used to work at that kitchen?
Yes.
Okay. I've gotten to know you now for a bit. I don't think, you're not really an asshole here. Were you like a major dick back then that they had to come and try and kill everyone? I'm still really confused. There are holes, and can you please fill them? What's happening?
The hole has been filled. Your blood will start to clot.
Oh my God,
is
chef,
also there
chef,
to protect
chef.
any bleeding.
Please. Why were we just attacked? Why did I get stabbed with a goddamn pitchfork?
We're going to find out. And we're going to get you help. And he's gonna look at this lock.
Yeah, you see that there is a knife sharpener jammed in there almost like to try and prevent anyone outside from opening it. And you wonder how that could have gotten there, considering the 2 of you are in here.
Here, I can still do things. And Kilana will go, and she's the one that rigged it, so she'll unrig it, basically. I had to drag your ass in here when you got hit to the face with the damn cast iron pan. Are you okay?
You did this.
What? Yeah.
You put us in here.
What? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I'm sorry if it wasn't the best call.
What happened when I...
You went down, respectfully. Giancarlo came and took that guy out who was trying to take you out, and while that was happening, I was trying to drag you. You're massive, by the way, respectfully. But I was dragging you, and I locked us into the walk-in, and then I just started throwing shit, and then somewhere in there I got stabbed. It's really kind of fuzzy, but yeah, I locked us in here.
I'm going to open the door now.
Okay.
And he'll like rip the thing out of the lock to open the door.
Yeah, you pull the knife sharpener and you begin trying to open the door, but as you know, the door cannot be opened from the inside.
Oh.
Yeah,
I forgot.
yeah. It was a really good idea, before.
You've locked us in here with no way out.
Well, oh God, Chef, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You're right. I should have stayed out there with the other scary guys and you knocked out unconscious and me bleeding out. Yes, next time when it happens again, I'll be sure to stay in the line of fire. God.
As she's like yelling at him, he's looking for vents like up above.
Jesus, like someone will come. It'll happen.
Begin to look for vents, and you know that this is literally a fridge. And as Kilana takes notice of the fact that you're kind of just ignoring her, you begin to hear a... And finally the door scrapes open as you are greeted with the face of a mustachioed police officer.
Ah, jeez, are you all right?
Go back to season 2.
Where you belong. You see, someone came and opened the door. Obviously, we're fine. Hi, yes, I'm...
She needs help. She has been stabbed.
And he got hit to the face with a cast iron pan, I'll have you know.
The police officer just blinks, clearly having walked in on something. And behind him, you see a number of body bags being zipped up and wheeled out. Blood splatters marring the steel of Pandora's oven.
Wait.
Okay, sorry. Stabbed and head trauma, right?
No. And Kilana's gonna be like trying to push past him and go into the actual kitchen.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, and you push past him as he kind of tries to stop you.
Are you okay, sir?
I'm fine.
Okay, oh my God, you're Butch Orson. I'm a huge fan, sir.
I'm so sorry. I believe we were attacked.
Oh, right, yeah, bad timing. Should I go check on her, or...?
Let's go together.
All right, checking things out together with Butch Orson.
Kilana, where are you headed?
I wanted to walk towards whoever was getting dragged out in one of the body bags.
You step over and you see that the body bags are in the kitchen. You're still in the kitchen. And you see one of the police officers just go,
Oh, man. Hi, I'm so sorry. Can I help you?
Yeah, sorry. Do you have the information of who died, who didn't make it? Who's in the bags? Who is in the bag?
I'm so sorry, miss. We haven't identified everyone yet. We're going through that process, but it looks like it was most of the kitchen staff here.
and then he like really looks at you and realizes that you are also wearing a chef's jacket, and he goes,
I'm terribly sorry. Why don't we have a step outside, yeah?
Yeah, fine.
and he walks you out towards the dining room, where you see even more police officers and first responders.
Jesus.
The front doors are open as people are wheeled out to ambulances, and the restaurant is in total disarray.
First of all, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Do you need anything? It looks like you're injured.
No, I'm...
We have paramedics here. We can get you checked out. We can get you patched up.
Can you just tell me what happened first, and then I'll talk to all the people you want, I promise. Just tell me, please. I need to know. I clearly worked here.
I'm sorry. We got distressed calls from some of the diners, and we arrived to what seemed to be a massacre.
Were any of the diners injured?
Yes, quite a lot of them.
Fuck. Okay. Who can I talk to? Who has information? Jesus fucking Christ, I feel like I'm losing my goddamn mind.
Miss, the situation is currently developing. Is there anyone you are specifically concerned about that I can try to see if we've identified them yet?
Yes. His name is Ray Montero. He's heavier set. He's wearing like a nice brown corduroy kind of jacket thing.
Okay.
He was one of the diners last night.
Why don't you have a seat here?
And he passes you like a bottle of water, and he gives you one of those like blankets, and he goes, I'm gonna go check in with a couple of people. I'll be right back, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Meanwhile, Butch, you step out with the mustachioed police officer into the same scene at the dining room. You see Kilana talking to the police officer, freaking out, and then kind of getting seated down. And before you can make it to her, a stretcher bearing a very large man passes by, and you hear,
Wait.
The paramedics turn the gurney so that your friend, the Pit, can see you.
Oh.
He is bloodied and quickly paling, his beefy arms scored in a multitude of slices. And yet, he smiles.
Butch,
Pit.
you're alive.
What happened here?
The paramedic speaks to you. Please keep it quick, sir. Your friend needs care urgently.
I think I finally bit off.
more than I could chew.
Pressure's dropping. We gotta go. I'm so sorry. And they begin to wheel him towards one of the ambulances. Yeah, it was a pretty gruesome scene when we got here. Unfortunately, we didn't make it in time. Whoever did this, they were quick. Do you know anything? Can you tell me anything about what happened?
Where's the maitre d'?
The maitre d'. Oh my God. JC?
Giancarlo, yes.
I saw him when I got here. He was, And then he kind of like realizes what he was about to say and he goes, I'm so sorry. He wasn't looking good.
Did the paramedics take him?
I think so. Do you want me to go check with them?
Yes.
All right. It's, stay here. And, I guess, he looks around like awkwardly. Clearly, this man is not well-versed in what he's doing yet. He goes, have a bottle of water, I guess. And he grabs like a half-drunk bottle of water off one of the tables.
Thank you.
And he goes, okay, I'll be right back. And he goes off to speak to some of the paramedics.
I'm looking for any kitchen staff that I can recognize or...
Honestly, if you had to guess, it's been a while since whatever happened, and a lot of people have already been evacuated. And so, like, now the primary presence are police. But you do see Kilana seated off in one of the benches.
I'll walk to Kilana.
Okay. You begin to walk to Kilana, and an officer draped in a black trench coat bumps into you, seemingly out of nowhere.
Ooh.
He grabs you by the shoulder and he whispers into your ear, Giancarlo and the girl's uncle have been taken to the hospital. Get out of here and do what you must, or even I will not be able to keep you from getting tied up in this investigation. He pulls away, and from beneath the brim of a wide hat, your dear friend, the stealth inspector, gives you a nod.
If I recognize the voice, I don't even look at him.
Yep, he just keeps walking.
Kilana, we need to go.
Huh? What do you mean we have to go? I'm waiting. I have to... My uncle was here last night, and now I need to find out if he made it, or
He's not here. He's in the hospital. We need to go.
And Kilana's like looking back and forth, like clearly this, obviously very new to the situation. She's like looking at the cops. She's like, wait, I can't leave. I just talked to the cop. I have to talk to the cops. And then she looks back at Chef and she's like, okay, fine, let's go.
He will gesture with his hand to lead her out of the restaurant.
All right, and she'll follow.
Butch, as you kind of look around to try and make an unnoticed escape, you see the stealth inspector kind of strategically talking to people and drawing their attention to allow you to make a quick exit.
Oh, that's cool.
And you step out of the restaurant and into your car, Butch. Butch, what do you drive?
Oh, shit. Butch drives a Corvette.
God damn.
Okay. Kilana, Butch leads you to his Corvette and opens the door for you to take a seat.
Really? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yep. Nope. Sorry. And she'll get in.
And then he'll walk to the other side and open his own door and get in the car.
You do so.
He puts a spatula in where the ignition
Shut
is
up.
and turns it.
Shut the fuck up.
We'll drive. Just drive.
It's silent, right? There's like no music. It's just...
There's no music. Both hands on the steering wheel. Eyes on the road. He's not initiating anything.
And like you can tell, Kilana's on edge. Her leg is shaking. Her hands are squished between her legs. She doesn't know what to do with them, and her legs are shaking. She wants to break the silence, clearly. She keeps like side-eyeing Chef over and over, kind of hoping he'll, for the love of God, say something and start the conversation for once. He never does it. And so she just heavy sighs, like, I'm going to ask you one more time if you can just be straightforward. I would really appreciate it, considering my uncle's in the hospital. I got stabbed. A lot of our coworkers are now dead. I can only assume. Who are you? And what is going on?
I am sorry. You and your family will be well compensated.
I'm sorry, did I ask a different question? That's not what I asked.
It appears that my past is come again.
You haven't always just been a chef? I mean, you said you worked in the kitchen and what went so bad that now they're putting a hit on you? That's insane.
Kilana, I wear combat boots in the kitchen.
Well, they're non-slip, chef. I know. Well, I know you're a military man and you have that background in the training. Like, okay, sure, but you're really good at the chefing stuff. You're really, you're skilled in the kitchen. Okay, so people from your military past are coming to get you? Does that happen?
It's not my military past, it's a little after.
Okay, so we're developing a timeline. You had military, dark, shadowy place, and then cooking. So what was that dark spot?
My mentor.
Your mentor was the dark spot?
We had a visit from my mentor. Or at least, someone on his behalf. And I don't know why. I cut those ties a while ago.
Okay.
But it seems he is not finished.
Okay, well, your mentor is kind of a dick. No offense.
Coming up next on W3449 Oldie Tunes.
Do you like this channel, or should I change it?
I don't care. I don't care. You could leave it if you really want to listen to that right now. I don't.
Halfway there. This is the halftime ad with Daddy G.
It's a knockoff, and he turns it off.
Okay.
What pow? Hey, how you doing? It's Vinny Pow. Not gonna lie, I ain't doing too great. Some of the allegations floating around by certain bearded con artists really got my leopard print panties in a bunch. Listen, obviously, I'm here to tell you about the wonderful deal going over at patreon.com/Drimbus. But first, what pow, I gotta clear the air. First of all, any bearded jabronis who took offense to my use of the term bearded jabronis are just telling on themselves, okay? Pow! There are so many stupid jabronis out there peddling junk, bearded and otherwise. So if you snitch on yourself, pow, by identifying as a jabroni, then I think the problem lies internally. You following me? Wow! Okay, point the second. Sham peddling? Really, Willie? I mean, yes, I did literally sell shams, as in the product, but we all knew that's not what you meant. I knew it, China knew it, Jerry Benetatos knew it, Queso Loco, Victoria Madrid, Greta Beignet, Alex Capes My Ass, Ace Andrews, Regina Russell knew it, Sam Olivos knew it, Jordan Cobb knew it, The Unnamed Rogue, MB Star, Doubtful Guest, Michael Richters, Davis Walden, Denny Zudrop, Myth, Mouse, Callie Wolf, Brandon M. Bishop, Bridge, Twigglers, Joanna, Stan Sisman, Scrambles, The Death Healer, Aaron Adams, Nathan Mesner, Ruth Anados, Carrie Homestone, Panda, Melissa Rain, Sensational, Butts Plenty, Uvula, Nutria, Normally Me, Dan Cole, Hope, Loon, Foster Heavenly, Demonic Monster, Marsh Coffee, Official Anarchy, David Carlton, Lord Braxton, Ball Wendell III, and Tracy Baby knew it, okay? And you still think I'm a sham when I'm out here peddling premium quality goods? I mean, hey, our patrons at the Powerful Potion Seller tier and up get this limited edition Yes Chef t-shirt during the Drimbiversary. Wow! And okay, fine, you don't want to take my word for it. How about a customer testimonial, huh? Hey, Janice, fucking catch.
Ow!
Quit your bitching. What you got there?
A shirt?
Uh-huh. What kind of shirt?
Nice one?
You heard it here first, folks. A nice one. What's it got on it?
A design featuring characters from Yes Chef.
And?
Signatures from the cast, I guess?
Ain't nothing more premium than signatures, folks. How's the material?
Soft?
Friggin' soft. Okay, that's enough out of you.
Ah!
So, if you want to have a customer-approved soft shirt, hours of bonus content, free TTRPGs, and more, head on over to patreon.com/Drimbus and get that sweet 16% Drimbiversary discount on an annual membership during the month of June. Whoop-ah!
We continue the drive in questioning, almost amicable silence as finally you pull up to the hospital. You each go your separate ways to check on Giancarlo and Ray and Kilana. The nurse leads you to the room that you seek and says, "Oh, he's right in there, darling. Can I do anything else for you?"
No, thank you so much. I really appreciate your help.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. And inside is your Uncle Ray. Battered and bruised, especially around his right eye, which swells and darkens as his body begins the healing process. He looks to you as you open the door and visibly fills with relief. "Oh my God, Kill! Oh, thank God you're okay, sweetheart."
Thank God you're okay. my God, you don't look, are you okay? You don't look okay. And Kilana's like rushing in and her hands are like everywhere as if she wants to touch, but she can't.
I'm gonna be all right. You know, old Ray don't give up easy.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Whoa, what the hell happened back there? Are you safe?
I literally don't know. I don't know what happened. And Kill's like gonna take a moment to like really think about what Chef had said in the car, and just like clearly it's something that she should not be involved in, and she still has very little information about, but she also doesn't want to say too much to potentially put Ray clearly in even more danger, because the less he knows, the less she knows is clearly the better. So she's just gonna finally decide on, I have no idea. I guess it was opening, right? It was our grand opening, and people saw an opportunity to take advantage of that, and it was bad. It was. But
why?
I don't know.
Just a restaurant, man.
It's a really.
The food was good. It wasn't even bad. It don't make no sense.
It's a really nice restaurant, and Chef Orson is a big name. I don't know. Maybe they thought they were gonna rob the place. That's right. Like that's. Anything else would be crazy.
See, this is what's wrong with America.
Yeah, it's really. It's not great.
I don't know. I don't understand how, but somehow I blame TikTok.
I wouldn't go that far. People like to dance. Let them dance, Ray. It's fine.
Yeah.
But I'm Ray. I am so happy that you're okay.
Oh no, me too, darling. But hey, like, what can I do for you? Do you need a place to stay? Are you gonna be safe? They're not looking for you, are they?
Me? No, God, no.
Who are those people? Why are they? Why were leather daddies?
Okay, well, I don't. No, again, I think they just wanted to take advantage of everyone and the hustle and bustle of opening, and saw potential in a hit. So hey, they did do a lot of damage actually, but no, I don't think it was like a pointed thing or anything like that. I think it was
I don't know, man. That seems pretty goddamn fucking pointed. I'm sorry. Excuse my language. Fuck.
Sorry. I can't see it. I don't think I've made really that many enemies, so I don't know. I think they just wanted to.
And on your big night too. Well, I'm not gonna say it's the worst part. I think people died, but
yeah.
Like it's pretty up there as far as like messed up parts about it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, sweetheart.
It's.
Look, I'll tell you what. Us bitching and crying about it ain't gonna change nothing. So, could you do me a favor? Reach into my jacket pocket over there.
And you see that his jacket is hung on a coat hook in the hospital room.
Sure, yeah. And Kilana will go and reach into the pocket.
As you do, you find a wallet.
He goes, take that money and treat yourself to dinner.
No. No.
Yeah. Hospital's finest on me. Come on.
I don't know how you can even manage to laugh right now or make jokes. That's
painfully.
That's such a great characteristic. No, it's oh my God. No, I don't. I can't.
What do you mean? You can? It's a goddamn hospital sandwich. Okay, go eat something. You look like shit. I love you, but you do.
Thanks. Okay, yeah. Do you want anything? Can I get you a Jell-O pack? Are you allowed to eat that? I assume.
Fuck. Look, I didn't want to ask for anything, but I do really like those Jell-Os.
Oh my God. If you just wanted food, you could have just told me that. Yes, I'll bring you back some Jell-O.
Okay. Thank you. That's all I ask.
All right.
All right. You sure you're okay? Do you need anything? I'm here. You know that.
I know. Honestly, seeing you alive and making your jokes as you do, that's really all I needed right now.
Okay, sweetheart. I'll see you in a bit.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Don't take too long, though. I do want that Jell-O.
Of course.
Butch, after your exhausting day, you step into a hospital room. A doctor leading the way, lying on a bed, eyes closed, and horribly beat up, is your friend and maitre d', Giancarlo. The doctor looks to you and says,
He suffered several fractures and lacerations to his limbs, torso, and skull.
The doctor lifts up the blanket to show Giancarlo's abdomen.
It would appear he even cauterized a wound on the fly. And shockingly well, all things considered. Your friend's got a lot of fight in him.
He is resourceful.
He might be able to hear you if you'd like to speak to him. I'll just step out to give you some privacy.
Thank you, Doctor.
Of course.
And he closes the door.
Butch will draw the curtain so like no one can like see, and then he'll grab like a stool on wheels and sit down on it. My coat's fucked up, right? Like,
Yeah.
I'll just take it off. A black tank top underneath it.
Giancarlo, can you hear me?
Suddenly, you feel something. Giancarlo's index finger giving a very weak tap on your arm.
Can you speak?
Nothing happens.
Fuck, man. It was him, wasn't it?
The finger begins to tap in a very deliberate rhythm. And it doesn't take you long to realize it's Morse code.
Fuck yeah.
D E V I L. And the hand rests. Kilana, you step into the hospital cafeteria. Its sterile white lights are sobering yet quieting. There's a hush here. Perhaps not peace, but the feeling of much-needed respite for those in the midst of adversity. What are you eating?
What's on the menu?
Standard hospital fare.
Okay.
Which is honestly usually pretty good. So like,
There's actually no wait. I was about to say, I'm like, sometimes they have like buffets. Like at Mercy, they got buffets. They have like not Sergio's, but they have like things.
It's hit or miss.
yeah, it looks like kind of like a school cafeteria line almost, where like you can go and ask for a couple of things.
Okay. Kilana will just take a quick look at what she's working with, and unfortunately, it's not much. But she knows for sure she needs to get at least 2 Jellos, so she will make the line wherever the desserts are. I think she could use something sweet.
Yeah, you step up to the main line where you see the desserts are towards the end. And as you step up to the counter, an older woman in a hairnet with a large black mole, very square jaw says, "What can I get you, Kilana?"
Can I please have... Sorry, what did you say?
What can I get you?
Whatever sandwich you guys just have ready to go.
The lunch lady begins to turn. And back in your room, Butch, Giancarlo weakly snatches at your hand. His eyes just barely slide open and he lets out a raggedy breath. His hand begins to tap out something again. H-E-R-E.
God!
N-O-T-S-A-F-E.
And with that, he's going to stand up and briskly walk out of the room and go straight to where he last saw Kilana.
Okay, you begin to make your way down towards the front desk. Kilana, the lunch lady, turns and hands you a sandwich. She goes, "Here you go."
Thank you. Yep, that's it.
Have a nice day, Kilana.
And at that point, like, that's for, she got it, yep.
Yeah.
She's like, I know a lot's happened, but that is pretty pointed. And she's going to not make eye contact and do her best to pretend she didn't even notice that the lunch lady knew her name, and will move gently but briskly to the end to just grab 2 Jellos and get the fuck out. That's it. Fuck you, John.
You grab the 2 Jellos, and as you begin to try and leave the cafeteria, you see 2 other lunch ladies stand to block your way. And they say, "What's the matter? You did not like the lunch? You don't wish to upset the lunch ladies, do you?"
I haven't even really gotten to eat the lunch, so I wouldn't say I didn't like it. I have yet to try it, so you see how that wouldn't work, right? Do I pay with you guys, or should I see the register over there?
Oh, you'll pay with us.
Roll for initiative.
Fuck me in the ass. All right, that's great.
You see one of the lunch ladies grips a wooden spoon in strong weathered hands. The other carries a tray of steaming mashed potatoes, and the one who served you the sandwich takes up a lunch tray in one hand and a ladle in the other as all three dive towards you. By the way, Butch and Kilana, both of you got some rest in the walk-in freezer, so please go ahead and rest up now.
Be you. Thank goodness.
So you're gonna roll a d4 to recover HP, charges, and focus.
Have a smoke tier 2 whenever you rest. Full restore.
Nice. So you're back up at full. All right, Kilana.
Okay, Kilana, first instinct, she's a runner. So Kilana's gonna try and just bolt towards the exit, like see if there's any space in between these mountains of lunch ladies, and fucking bolt.
Give me a body check with bad luck, as they're quite mountainous.
Fucked up, man. It's fucked up. All right, well that's an 8.
Okay, that is a mixed success, so not bad. Kilana, you see this, you drop the tray and begin to bolt, and you manage to squeeze between the two mountainous ladies, but the one with the wooden spoon says, "Not so fast," and holds you and tries to hold you in place. However, you are so determined to bolt away from them that you actually just drag her along with you. And so it kind of looks like being pulled by a sledding dog almost, where she's not moving her feet, yet she's sliding across the linoleum floors as you dash out of there.
All right, and I dropped the Jello. I don't have the Jello. You said I don't have the tray anymore.
You can hold on to the Jello. You can hold it.
I just want to at least hold on to the Jello.
One Jello cup in each hand?
Yeah, you know?
Yeah, you're double fisting Jello cups.
Double fist and Jello. Fuck yeah, man. Fuck you. Okay, so with that, Kilana's gonna unbutton her chef jacket and try and get out of it so that she's just holding on to the chef jacket and she can keep running.
Fantastic. You don't even need to roll for that. It'll take your action, but you do manage to unbutton, and because she was being dragged, she kind of was leaning backwards, and that knocks her on her ass. And it's going to take an action point to get up as you begin to run away. And people see you running and living in America begin to scream. Off in the distance, Butch, you hear screams coming from the cafeteria just as you're approaching the front desk.
Okay, shit. So yeah, I was approaching the front desk. Now I hear the screams, so I'm going to turn towards the cafeteria where I hear the screams. I'm gonna, as I'm running, grab a stethoscope off of a table somewhere.
Okay, we see you dashing again, that black and white blur, but now less white because you're not wearing your jacket anymore. And the stethoscope just disappears in a flash. As it'll take you a little extra time to get there, but you are beginning to crest the hallway and the screams from the cafeteria are getting louder. As Kilana, the lunch lady with the wooden spoon, is going to stand up and she goes, "Nobody knocks Spolina on her ass." That takes one action point, and then she is going to spend her other action point just running after you. You begin to hear her.
Fuck.
The lunch lady that was next to her with the tray of steaming mashed potatoes spends one action point moving towards you, and then is going to grab her serving spoon, grab some steaming hot mashed potatoes, and sling it at you from a distance.
What?
That is a mixed success. So you are going to take 1 point of burning damage as these hot mashed potatoes splatter across your shoulder and the back of your neck. However, you then see her own serving spoon whip forward and then back and thwaps her in the head and kind of dazes her, and she begins to spin with little cartoon birds tweeting around her head.
Do these lunch ladies have beards?
Yes.
Incognito.
Fantastic. Okay, and then last we see the ladle and tray lady who leaps over the serving counter and begins to run forward. However, she cannot catch up to you. She just barely catches up to the lunch lady with the wooden spoon. It is your turn once again.
Kilana's gonna keep running. Wipe off the mask. She's like, ugh!
Okay, where are you running towards?
I guess towards like where she came, so I guess it would be in the general direction of the front desk.
Yep.
AKA where Chef is.
You sprint towards the front desk as Butch sprints towards the cafeteria, and the two of you collide head on.
Oh! Fuck! God! Why are you a mountain? Why? Did someone tell you to be a fucking mountain? Did you really have to do that? God, you're massive! Fuck!
Alright, he'll start picking her up.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God!
He start picking her up and leading her out like, we need to move.
Okay.
You begin to run. Both of you give me a body roll. I'm going to say with luck, because you're helping each other, try and make a dash out of the hospital.
Oh, got a fucking natural 12, baby.
Fantastic.
14 for kill.
10 with the luck.
Okay, that is a full success and a critical success. So actually, as you're running, Kilana, you grab the stands with IV bags and shit, and you begin knocking them down behind you, creating obstacles in your path. There is one of those carts full of paperwork, and you send it flying, and you see one of the lunch ladies turn the corner, begin to run, and her foot catches on one of the knocked over poles and goes sprawling out into the ground.
Oh, thank God.
Paulina will get you! As you manage to run out the front doors and into Butch's Corvette. Butch, your phone begins to ring, an unknown number on the other end.
As I drive, I will answer.
You answer it on the Bluetooth, and you hear,
Orson, I'm getting calls about a disturbance at the hospital. That you?
Who else?
The stealth inspector lets out a breath.
I have contacts at the hospital. I can cover for you, but get out of there now. There are officers on the way.
What's going on? Can we meet?
I'm not sure. I'll give you information as I get it. But, when was the last time you left the country, Butch?
A few years ago.
Might I suggest planning a trip to Spain?
And he hangs up.
This has been Yes Chef. Yes Chef features the vocal talents of Amanda Fernandez-Acosta as Kilana Golds and Nicholas Benetatos as Butch Orson. The rest of the world is voiced by your BG, Giancarlo Herrera, with editing by Anna Schooner and sound design by Giancarlo Herrera. A special thank you to all the patrons for supporting the show. Mwah, that's a French kiss from all of us at Whimsic Productions. If you would like to support the show, consider signing up at patreon.com/Dreambus to get access to exclusive bonus content, free merch, and the chance to include items in the show or have NPCs named after you. There are quite a few this season. You may also consider leaving a review of Dungeons & Dreambus on the podcast app of your choice, or sharing us with your friends and on social media. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you all next week.
They did what? I'm sorry, sir. We didn't know that. Shut your fucking mouth. Keep tabs on the situation. All your tabs. Every open tab needs to be on that situation. Call the Frenchman. I need him to book me a flight.